If you're making more money than ever, but your bank balance isn't moving, you don't have an income problem, you have a leak. Today, I am showing you the 5 invisible drains on your wealth and giving you the exact audit sheet I use to plug them and reclaim hundreds of pounds a month. Most people think wealth is built in the stock market, but it's actually won or lost in your checking account first. Last year, I realized I was spending over 140 pounds a month on apps I hadn't opened in months. That's nearly 1,700 pounds a year just gone. To stop this, we need to run a wealth audit. Grab a coffee and open your banking app. We aren't looking for the big bills, the rent, the car payment. We're looking for the ghost transactions. These are the small, recurring hits that feel like nothing but act like a slow puncture in a tire. By the end of this video, you'll have a clean slate and a system to ensure every pound has a job. Let's dive in. First up is the convenience tax. This is the premium you pay for speed and ease, and it's one of the sneakiest wealth leaks. Think about it. A quick lunch delivered to your desk, groceries brought to your door, a ride-hailing service instead of the bus. Each one seems small, but together they create a massive drain. For example, that 15-pound lunch delivery might only be a 10-pound meal. The other 5 pounds? That's the convenience tax. You're paying a third more just to avoid a short walk. It adds up incredibly fast. So, pause the video for a second. Open your banking app and just search for names like Deliveroo, Uber Eats, or any local delivery service. Add up what you spent last month. Is that number higher than you expected? That's the first leak we're going to plug. Next, we need to hunt down the subscription ghosts. These are the recurring payments for services you've completely forgotten about. That free trial that turned into a monthly charge? That streaming service you signed up for just to watch one show? That fitness app you used twice in January? These are the ghosts haunting your bank account. They're usually small amounts, like 7.99 or 12.99, so they fly under the radar. But 10 of those add up to over 100 pounds a month. Your mission is to perform a subscription exorcism. Go through your bank statement line by line and highlight every recurring payment. For each one, ask yourself, have I used this in the last 30 days? If the answer is no, cancel it right now. You can always sign up again if you truly miss it. This simple audit can easily save you 50 to 100 pounds a month completely painlessly. Now for a big one. The upgrade trap. This is also known as lifestyle inflation. It's that natural tendency to increase your spending every time you get a pay raise. You get a promotion, so you move to a nicer flat. You get a bonus, so you finally lease that new car. Your income goes up, but your expenses go up right along with it, so you never actually feel any richer. The gap between what you earn and what you spend stays razor thin. So, how do you escape this trap? The key is to pre-commit your future raises. The next time you get a pay increase, decide before the money hits your account where it's going to go. For example, you could decide that 50% of every future raise will automatically be transferred to your savings or investment account. This way, you still get to enjoy some of the extra cash, but you're also systematically building wealth instead of just inflating your lifestyle. It's about being intentional with new income. The fourth leak is interest rate neglect. This is one of the quietest but most costly leaks of all. Where are you keeping your cash savings? If the answer is the same current account your salary gets paid into, you are losing money every single day. Most high street bank accounts pay a miserable interest rate, sometimes as low as 0.01%. With inflation, your money is actively shrinking in value. The fix is simple. Move your emergency fund and short-term savings into a high-yield savings account. These are easy to open online and can offer interest rates 50 or even 100 times higher than your standard account. Think of it this way. Having 10,000 pounds in an account earning 0.01% gets you 1 pound in interest over a year. The same 10,000 pounds in an account earning 5% gets you 500 pounds. It's the same money, but you're making it work for you instead of for the bank. Don't leave free money on the table. Our fifth and final leak is the emotional purchase, or what I call stress spending. Had a tough day at work? You deserve that new gadget. Feeling a bit down? A little online shopping will cheer you up. We've all been there. We use spending as a crutch to manage our emotions. The problem is, the dopamine hit from buying something is temporary, but the bill is permanent. Identifying your triggers is the first step. For the next week, every time you feel the urge to buy something you don't strictly need, just pause and ask yourself, What am I feeling right now? Am I bored, stressed, anxious? Just noticing the pattern is powerful. Once you know your triggers, you can find healthier and cheaper ways to cope. Maybe it's a walk, calling a friend, or listening to a podcast. The goal isn't to never treat yourself, but to make sure your spending is a conscious choice, not an automatic reaction. So, we've identified the 5 leaks. But how do we make sure they stay plugged? I use a simple system called the 30-day rule. Whenever I want to make a non-essential purchase over, say, £50, I don't buy it. Instead, I write it down on a list with the date. Then I wait 30 days. If I still want it just as much after a month has passed, I give myself permission to buy it. What happens most of the time? The initial impulse fades, and I realize I didn't really need it after all. This simple delay separates genuine needs from fleeting wants. It breaks the cycle of instant gratification and puts you back in control of your purchasing decisions. Try it for 1 month. You will be shocked at how much money you save just by giving yourself a cooling off period. Now for the final, most crucial step, setting your new baseline and automating your surplus. You've audited your spending, canceled subscriptions, and found extra cash. If you just leave that money sitting in your current account, it will get spent. You need to give it a job immediately. This is where automation becomes your best friend. Calculate the total amount you've reclaimed each month from plugging your leaks. Let's say it's £300. Set up an automatic transfer for that £300 to move from your current account to your high-yield savings or investment account the day after you get paid. This way, you pay your future self first. You never even see the money, so you're not tempted to spend it. Your wealth starts to build on autopilot, securing your financial future without you having to think about it every day. This is how you turn a one-time audit into a lifelong habit of wealth creation. So there you have it, the 5 hidden leaks draining your wealth and a system to plug them for good. You don't need a massive salary to build wealth. You need to be in control of your cash flow. By doing this audit, you can easily reclaim hundreds of pounds a month and put it to work for your future. If you found this helpful, hit that like button. And for more practical guides on mastering your money, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.